Good question today about iGoogle and what iGoogle is, and more specifically, how to add content from around the internet to your individual iGoogle account. iGoogle is a custom Google homepage, and what it is really is an RSS reader. So to understand iGoogle, you need to understand what RSS is, or really simple syndication. As the name may suggest, it's an easy way for websites and internet services to deliver content or information to users without the users having to go to their web pages to find that information. In the old days of the internet, we used to have to, if you're looking for information, you'd have to go out into a web browser, search the internet, and find content at maybe 15 or so different sites before you found maybe exactly what you're looking for. Well, as we all know, the web is getting easier and more user-friendly, and we have ways and solutions to bring that content to us now, rather than going out and finding it at those particular sites. So, here I am at Google's homepage. Step one, you may notice here that I am currently logged in by my credentials in the upper right-hand corner. The easiest way to get to iGoogle from here is to use the iGoogle link that is listed right here. However, that may or may not show up in your browser. I'm using Firefox here on a Windows PC. So if you have that, great. If not, you can come over here to the More button, drop down More, go to Even More, and this will give us the full list of Google products, or close to the full list of what Google is offering to us right now as users. On the left-hand side, the products are listed in alphabetical order. If I scroll down to the I's, you'll see right here I have iGoogle. And if I click on that, it will take me to iGoogle. The thing is that if you have a Google account, you already have an iGoogle page. You may or may not have ever seen it, but it's there and waiting for you to take advantage of of the benefits that they offer. Once I'm here, you may notice that I have a CNN.com gadget, what Google calls these that I can put in my front page, move around at any time. This is the RSS feed currently coming from CNN.com. iGoogle also gives us some additional tools, like for example, here's Google Docs. That does not necessarily have an RSS feed, but they have these gadgets that are more user friendly than some RSS feeds, and just gives you more options to add to your viewable homepage here. There's three ways really that you can add content to an iGoogle. The first and easiest way to do so is over here on the right hand side of my screen. You may see that I am at Add Stuff. If I go ahead and click on Add Stuff, I will get a list of gadgets here in the iGoogle page. Now I can look through here, I can search, there's categories on the left hand side to find information I'm looking for. So if I click here on Finance, I will get a solution or a number of solutions from the Google Gadget Library on financial resources that I can grab. So let's see here, maybe I want to grab the Charles Schwab gadget. So I choose Add It Now. You'll see it says Add It, and Google also gives me some suggestions to other gadgets that I may like. I'm going to come to the top of the page, and in the upper left hand corner I have the link to get back to my iGoogle home. When I click on that, you'll notice that Schwab Market and Investment Insights has been added as a gadget. I'm going to rearrange it, clicking over to the here, and now I have three separate gadgets right here on my Home tab, and I can access them at any time. The nice feature, another nice feature from iGoogle is that I have a search box right on the top page, or excuse me, at the top of the page that I can use to search the internet at any time. The second step to adding content or adding gadgets to an iGoogle page is going out and actually finding the RSS feed yourself. A lot of blogs, websites, news outlets, and other internet resources will offer RSS. I have an example here for you. There's a great blog by Eric Scheninger, who is a principal in North Jersey at New Milford High School. His is escheninger.com. It's called A Principal's Reflections. And when I come to his blog, you'll notice here that on the right-hand side, there's an RSS feed icon. This orange icon, it looks like a radio broadcast wave coming from a source, is an RSS feed icon. If you see this on the web, generally speaking, you can click on this link and that website's feed will be given to you through that link. So I'm going to click one time, and you notice here that it takes me to another page, and where it says subscribe now, I can simply choose the Google option right here. Click one time, and I have two options. Another form of RSS feed from Google is Google Reader, but I am going to choose Add to your Google homepage over here because this is the solution that will help us with iGoogle. I click on that one time, and my browser leads me back to iGoogle, and here it is, a principles reflection with all the recent content from Eric's blog right here, ready to go. Great help, great source, and very, very useful. The third way, and it is to me, I consider it a catch-all kind of solution, because if I'm having trouble getting an RSS to work, or if there's not a gadget in the add stuff location, what you can often do, and let me go back to Eric's page here, what you can often do is you can go to a blog, and if you believe that there is one available and you click on subscribe in a reader, oftentimes in your browser and what platform, this could look very difficult to use. It may be scrambled, it may look like HTML code and not very friendly. What you can do in that situation is simply copy the URL, or that's actually the RSS feed right there. If you copy that content and you go back to iGoogle, which I have open right here, there's a third option, and if I choose add stuff, I will see on the left hand side here, add feed or gadget. It's kind of hidden, unfortunately, but it's there and available. If I click on that one time, I'm cued to paste a URL here. And if I paste that and choose add, oftentimes, as you can see here, it will say added, and that will also give me the opportunity to go back to my iGoogle and see that gadget added as well. See, I have two instances of principles reflections here now. Obviously, I don't want two of them, so I can choose this little drop down menu and delete this gadget, and I'm back to have just one gadget here on my page. So I hope that helps, and good luck with your use in iGoogle.